Welcome to Dr. Martin Music Beyond Time, where we explore the lives of legendary musicians who changed the course of history. Today, we honor the remarkable journey of Aretha Franklin, a voice that not only defined soul music, but also echoed the struggles and triumphs of an entire generation. Known as the Queen of Soul, Aretha's life was filled with surprising turns, untold stories, and powerful moments that went far beyond the stage. Aretha Louise Franklin was born on March 25, 1942, in Memphis, Tennessee. She was the daughter of the influential Baptist preacher C.L. Franklin and gospel singer Barbara Siggers Franklin. Raised in Detroit, Michigan, Aretha was surrounded by gospel music and civil rights activism. She began playing the piano by ear at a very young age, and by the age of 12, she was already performing solos at her father's church and touring with him during his sermons. At just 14 years old, Aretha recorded her first gospel album, Songs of Faith, in 1956. What many people don't know is that this recording took place at New Bethel Baptist Church and was initially released only locally. This early album includes her deeply moving rendition of Precious Lord, Take My Hand, foreshadowing the emotional power that would characterize her later secular hits. In 1960, with her father's blessing, Aretha moved to New York City and signed with Columbia Records. However, her early secular recordings were mostly jazz and pop, and they didn't fully capture the soulful power she was known for in gospel. It wasn't until she signed with Atlantic Records in 1966 that her true sound emerged. The following year, her version of Respect became an anthem of empowerment and civil rights. Many people know Respect as Aretha Franklin's most iconic hit, but fewer realize it was originally written and recorded by Otis Redding in 1965. In 1967, Aretha reinterpreted the song with new meaning. She kept the core melody, but added her own powerful touches, including the now famous moment where she spells out the word respect and introduces the catchy, "Sock it to me" line. These changes transformed the song into a bold declaration of independence, dignity, and female empowerment, turning it into an anthem for both the civil rights and feminist movements. Aretha Franklin was more than a singer. She was a committed civil rights advocate. She used her wealth to support activists, including regularly funding Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s initiatives. A little-known fact is that she even offered to pay Angela Davis's bail in 1970, stating that she believed in freedom for political prisoners. Her activism was deeply personal and consistent throughout her life. Though known primarily for soul, Aretha was a versatile artist who won 18 Grammy Awards across various genres, including gospel, pop, and rhythm and blues. In 1998, she famously stepped in for an ailing Luciano Pavarotti at the last minute during the Grammy Awards, performing Nessun Dorma, an operatic aria, without rehearsal. Her performance stunned the audience and earned her a standing ovation, proving her unmatched vocal range and musical depth. Aretha was the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1987. She received the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2005 from President George W. Bush. Despite her fame, she never learned to read music fluently and relied on her incredible ear and instinct to arrange and compose. This natural ability made her achievements even more remarkable.
The moment I wake up,
Aretha's personal life was marked by both strength and struggle. She became a mother at 12 and again at 14, balancing early motherhood with her budding musical career. She faced family difficulties, health issues, and periods of deep insecurity despite her public success. Aretha rarely spoke about these topics, but they shaped her resilience and the emotional honesty of her music. Aretha was known for her insistence on being paid in cash before performances, often demanding to be paid in full before stepping on stage. She carried the cash in her purse, which was then placed on the piano during concerts. This practice, which may seem odd, stemmed from early experiences of being underpaid or exploited, and it became one of her signature habits. If you are enjoying this journey through the life of Aretha Franklin, we invite you to explore another unforgettable voice, Janis Joplin. Her story is just as passionate, rebellious, and heartfelt. You'll find the link to our Janis Joplin video in the comments section below. Don't miss it. Aretha Franklin passed away on August 16, 2018, but her music and legacy live on. She was more than the Queen of Soul. She was a fearless voice for justice, a masterful musician, and a woman of immense strength. Thank you for joining us here at Dr. Martin Music Beyond Time to celebrate her life. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and keep the music alive beyond time.